Right, folks, we are joined by Danny Mcmenamin. Danny, it's brilliant having you on here for this Cheltenham show.
Yeah, no, cheers. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Danny, firstly, you're riding out your skin this year, and you're pretty much, you've one hand on the conditional champion jockey spot. How good of a feeling is that?
Yeah, look, it's a brilliant feeling to be in front. Still a long way to go yet, so hopefully I can stay in front.
Yeah, and I suppose, did you think 10 or 12 months ago when we were last speaking to you, you'd be in this position?
To be honest with you, no. I sort of going into the season thinking like there's a lot of other good conditioners out there. Just try my best, try and ride as many winners as I can. I got off to a very good start, which has helped me a lot. So I'm in the right position at the minute.
Yeah, you definitely are. I suppose you've had some absolutely fantastic battles with the likes of Brian Hughes, won there during the week, which came out on top. Just how influential is someone like Brian Hughes in the weigh-in room or the dressing room?
Yeah, look, you just have to sit around him. You listen to his conversations. He's very turned on to the game. You learn a lot, but no, it's good to be like you said in a battle of them types of jockeys. You learn a lot from it, you know.
Yeah, and like you've been tipped up to follow in the steps of Tony McCoy. Would you say them comparisons are maybe probably a bad thing to put pressure on your shoulders, or do you take them as a compliment?
Uh, I just sort of take him as a compliment. I try not to look too much into it. I just sort of try and keep riding the way I'm riding without anything getting to my head, you
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, isn't it?
know.
I suppose you won the old roan chase with Aintree in November, was it?
October, yeah.
October on Nutswell. Um, will we be seeing the boat used at Cheltenham?
I don't think we'll be making the trip to Cheltenham now. You look to run at the Premier Chase at Kelso if the ground's right, and then all roads to entry then.
Yeah, and I'll pass you over to Alan now.
Danny, just to go through a couple of the horses, just following up there from what Ryan said with Nutswell and the old roan. Tommy's Oscar has been very progressive this year as well. He's entered the scene in the Mo Battle at Kelso. Have you been impressed with him?
Yeah, I've been very impressed. Look, he came from Colin Bow. He's a very good point-to-point trainer back in Ireland. So he came with a bit of experience under his belt, you know. So we did expect a bit off him, but he's went past that. I think he's really improved and he's going the right way.
Yeah, is it probably more likely we'll see him at Aintree as well?
Yeah, he possibly could do. Hopefully, he runs a good race in the Moore Battle. Look, he's had a few runs this season, to be fair, but all being well, he could possibly go there as well.
Yeah, and just a different type of horse there, asking for answers. I remember one day talking to Ryan and we watched you get the best out of it at Hexham. You were working hard a long way out, but it wasn't going away. How much of a buzz is it to get the best out of them horses and to be at it for a long way and then to win?
Yeah, well, to be fair, nothing sort of went right from the word go. There was a lot of us looking to make the run in. I got a bad position jumping off. Slowly tried to make the way back there, and luckily it paid off. You know, it's a great feeling when you peg them back like that. It looks good anyway.
Yeah, it looked good winning going away. Just following up there from Ryan's question as well, just with Pay the Piper. Looks a very nice tape, battled on well during the week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was very happy with him. Like you could say, his run at Sedgefield, he won going away from an alright horse. He would have had to improve for that run at the other day, you know, and he did. He stepped up. He had a nice horse from the bosses to beat, and he just got him.
Yeah. Just change it. Just we'll go to the Cheltenham as we're on a Cheltenham preview. Just the fact of if you could ride any horse at Cheltenham, which one, either Irish or across the water, would you go for? It's putting you on the spot.
It is. I say Envoy Allen probably.
Yeah.
He's a superstar in me. I don't think there's any. He's totally different class in my eyes anyway.
Yeah, so I'll send you over to Dean now.
Yeah, I think the two boys touched on pretty much everything. That as the boys run about there asking for answers, Danny. I mean, it was around this time, or well, not this time, but it was around March or April time last year when we spoke to you during lockdown, and I had mentioned as well about the first time you came to my attention was I think it was somewhere like Sedgefield as well. It was like and you came from way back that day as well. Like so, it's not an uncommon thing for you to do, but like the way you won that day. I think you got the credit you deserve because there was quite a few people on social media, giving you the praise that you deserve for that. Was that a good feeling?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, look, I got a lot of nice texts from people. It's nice to have. Yeah, it was a brilliant feeling.
Yeah, and just going back, I think it was New Year's Day. You were up at Musselburgh, was it riding? And it was live on ITV. What kind of buzz was that? Had you plenty of family and folks watching back home?
Yeah, probably everyone, to be honest. Yeah, it's great. It's great to have races like that shown on ITV. I think there should be more, really. It's great coverage, and a lot of people get to watch it back home anyway, so it's nice.
Yeah, did you ever wonder that day, or there was something involving a Stewart's inquiry, wasn't it, where you kind of got squeezed up coming onto the home straight?
Yeah, look, I was finished second that day. Yeah, there was some Stewart's inquiry, but it's one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah, I mind that day whenever I was watching it on ITV as well, and the likes of Tony McCoy and even Ruby Watts were saying that you had done nothing wrong there. The gap was there to go. And does it kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Does it kind of give you a wee bit of reassurance that when these lads are saying that you done the right decision that day? I know you're probably kicking yourself that maybe coming second, you probably run through the race a few times in your head, but does it kind of give you a wee bit of reassurance whenever like a Ruby and AP saying it that you done the right thing?
Yeah, look, definitely. Like as soon as I finished second, I was going straight through. It would have cost me the race. Say if I had waited and then switched out, but the likes of Ruby Walsh and AP saying that, it did give me a little bit of reassurance that if the gap was there, they would have gone for it. So yeah, it's just one of them things that happened on the day, and we can't change it now.
No, that's it. And Danny, I suppose, as I was saying there, like it's been about a year now since we spoke to you. How's life been since then? And I see there the current season you're sitting on 29 wins. You're riding well. Is there an ultimate aim for the rest of the season?
Yeah, look, it's been going well. To be fair, like I said, I got off to a good start, and it's all about just keeping the momentum going. To try and keep riding as many winners as I can. I say the main aim would be the conditional title. It's going to be hard, but I'll give it a go.
Yeah, that's it. And just you touched on Aintree there for a couple of Cheltenham and Aintree coming up. Is there any plans? Have your eyes set on maybe one of the handicap races, or are you going to be riding at any of the two big festivals?
Well, look, Cheltenham first off. Hopefully, you'll be able to pick up a ride in the Martin Pipe. But likes of all the races, it's sort of just going to have to wait and see if we can pick anything else up. I don't have anything set for this moment in time. And likes of Aintree, hopefully, Nutsville will be going there for a nice race. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'll pass you back over to Ryan. And
yeah, no, just on Cheltenham, Danny. Is there anything that you're expecting to go there that you've ridden before?
At the minute, no, unfortunately not. But hopefully, I pick up something.
Yeah, definitely. Like a conditional jockey like yourself who's top of the leaderboard should definitely be picking up some nice rides there at Cheltenham anyway.
We'll see.
Yeah. Danny, that one at Hexham that Alan mentioned, that was nominated for Ride of the Month, wasn't
it? It could have been, yeah. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was. That was absolutely phenomenal that you were able to come back from that. I remember watching that and I said it to Dean, I think it was either Dean or Shane anyway that I said it to, and I said that like you have to watch that back. It's absolutely phenomenal. Look at what Danny's done though. Dean, was it you that I said it to?
Yeah, it was me. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Then Pay the Piper there, obviously, during the week. That was a huge win as well. Almost getting done on the line, but you got up there anyway and beat Brian. I'd say that was a good feeling to get that photo, was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. To be fair, going to last, I thought I might go and go past him, but to be fair, the boss's horse, he's a tough old lad. He's fought back and has turned into a right good head bobber. But luckily, my head was down when the time was right.
Did you? I suppose when you passed the line, did you know you had it, or?
No, I didn't have a clue. If you watch it back just before the line, I chucked myself forward and try to push my horse's head down. My head's down too. I wasn't looking where Brian Hughes' horse's head was at, you know.
Yeah, because I know it's been said quite a bit that, you know, the jockey going past the line, he knows if he's won it or not. So it's good to hear that you didn't actually know. So it added to a bit of excitement then after the vote.
It did, yeah. It was a bit nervous waiting on the call, but yeah, it went the right way.
Yeah, I'd say is it a good feeling like that? You know, you're beating the likes of Brian Hughes quite often now, in fairness.
Yeah, well, look, it's good to be in a finish with him. Like I said, like I can take a lot away from it, and it's even better whenever you beat him in a finish. It helps your confidence in a way.
I suppose, are you going to aim for the champion jockey in future years?
We'll see. Look, we'll just try and keep progressing. Try and pick up as many rides, contacts with owners, trainers, likewise, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah, and you're riding Nelson tomorrow, is it?
Well, it was supposed to be. I think he's just declared a non-runner there.
He's declared a non-runner now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was looking forward to him.
Yeah,
sure.
He looks a real good horse. In fairness, he bet Hogan's bumper horse there last time out, wasn't it?
Yeah, he won well last time. He possibly should have won the time before, but we'll not talk about that. I just think he's going the right way anyway. He's a nice horse to look forward to.
Definitely, it's one for the notebooks. Have you got anything coming up this week that maybe we should be keeping an eye on, or next week even?
I would have said Nelson if he had defeated on runner, but hopefully I'll pick up Carlisle's on Monday, pick up a few there. So not at the minute anyway.
Yeah, well, hopefully you get a winner there anyway. That's me done, boys. Anything else to add to
that? Danny, just one question, just for me. Just the weather's played a lot of havoc in the last few weeks. What's your opinion just on the jumpers bumpers?
It's good to at least have some sort of racing. Like if you look at the way the results, they sort of don't work out as what you think. You know, some horses like it, and some horses don't. Some horses don't act on it. Anything I've rode hasn't really acted on it, to be fair. But it's just sort of the type of horses I ride, the proper national hunt horses, you know.
Yeah.
And Danny, I suppose I'll just finish. Of what you've been riding against up north, and even I know you've been down south and Sandown a couple of times there as well. What you've been riding against, what do you think has potential to be a winner at the Cheltenham Festival, say, or could something that could be well handicapped even? Oh, that's putting you on the spot there, and all of a sudden.
Wouldn't know, to be honest. I think the horse Brian Hughes beat me on Tommy's Oscar at Musselburgh. I think he has an entry at Cheltenham. I think there's still a lot of improvement in that horse. It also came from Colin Bowes as well. If it goes there, it could possibly have a little chance.
Yeah, and as Alan touched on there, the jumpers, bumpers. And normal bumpers, Danny, you know, whenever I know you've had a winner already, there's 2 winners in bumpers. Ryan touched on one there, and the other, I think, was at Newcastle as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right,
yeah. You know, whenever you get them young horses, and whenever you won on them, and they give you a feel, do you kind of know then that you've got something special on your hands, or does it take 3 or 4 runs before you kind of get to know what you have?
We'll say the likes of Nelson. The first day, he was a big green baby underneath me. He didn't know what to do. He wouldn't go past the horse beside him. But like last day when he won it, he returned in, and I said go on then, and he changed his legs and he quickened up like very good. It just the penny drops with him. Sometimes it happens in the first run. Sometimes it takes a few runs for the penny to drop. But even sometimes you turn in and you think you're going nowhere, and the penny drops, and next you know they take off, and you're away and gone. So it's a good feeling when it does happen, but it's grand.
Yep, that's about all for me, Ryan.
Yeah. Danny, it's good to be back. I know you were off with the COVID. Obviously, you weren't allowed to ride with the conditional jockeys, and amateur jockeys weren't allowed to ride. Is it good to be back riding?
Yeah, well, over here, conditionals were still allowed to ride, so I was tipping away still. Look, it's great to be back, and hopefully we can keep going towards the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. That's all from me anyway. Yeah, and best of luck at Cheltenham with whatever you get on. And I'm sure you'll probably end up in the winners' enclosure, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. Good luck.
Yeah. Actually, you did win at Cheltenham before, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I won the Great White Hurdle.
Yeah. What was that feeling like? Would you like it again?
Yeah, please. It was a brilliant feeling. I think it was my third ride at Cheltenham. It was fantastic. At that time, like the crowd was there. I was walking back in, just looking at the stands. It was a dream come true. As a young lad, that's all I've ever dreamt of, So it was a very good day.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to hear that. Like that. I know the crowds were there, but I suppose it'll still be as special if you do get another winner this year.
Exactly, yeah. I think a Cheltenham Festival winner has that little bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, if I'm lucky enough, I'd be very happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all from us anyway, Danny. Thanks very much for coming on again. And yeah, be sure to like and share this video, and that's it.
Cheers, thank you very much, lads. Thank you.
Danny.